TikTok has taken the e-commerce industry by storm and officially is the second non-gaming app to surpass an all-time high of $6 billion in consumer spending. That means that if you're dropshipping and you're not advertising on TikTok as an addition to Facebook and Instagram, you're doing something wrong and quite literally missing out on billions of opportunities. So if you've been looking for a way to start dropshipping on TikTok, but you're completely confused on where to start, I'm about to help you out with just that. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the only TikTok ad tutorial that you'll need to help you dive into running ads on TikTok the easiest and most profitable way possible. Stay tuned the entire way through. The value is going to be limitless. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. What's going on, everyone? My name is AC Hampton. I'm an e-commerce coach that teaches people every single day how to start and run profitable dropshipping businesses no matter your experience level. And each week I get the opportunity of giving out a free one-on-one consulting call to one lucky winner to get all of their questions answered and streamline their success while doing so. And if you want the opportunity of winning this call this week, all you have to do is smash that like button down below and in the comment section, comment the word TikTok with your biggest takeaway from this video. And I will be announcing the winner from last week somewhere inside this video, so make sure you stay tuned to see if it was you. Now, in order to have successful ads, you have to first have a successful product. And let me be clear, it does not matter if you're the best ad creator out there. If you don't have a product that people want to buy, then you'll be running your ads for absolutely no reason. Now, the great thing about advertising on TikTok is that there is a ton of opportunity surrounding a ton of different products. You're not locked down to only trying to find those brandable problem-solving products, because a lot of the time while advertising on this app, the products that you'll see that go the most viral are the ones that are quick trending products that have a wow factor behind them. This leaves a lot of opportunity for you and an easier barrier of entry when it comes to advertising on this app. But you have to first know how to find those products, and my favorite way to do that is with my favorite product research tool called PP Ads. Now, on PP Ads, you can see that they give you different tabs with different ways to find winning products. They have a TikTok ad search section that's going to show you the best ads on the market right now. They have a product research section, which is the one that we're going to be using today, that shows you all the products that are on the market currently. And lastly, they have a winning product section that shows you the most trending products that are currently working at the moment. So if we head over here to the product research section, you're able to filter down by products that are being sold on Shopify. Simply just come over here to the platform and then click on Shopify. And then right after that, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my filters. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and enter the countries. So we're going to do United States and Canada. The next thing I like doing is first ad date, and I like doing this within the last 7 days. So I'll come over here Monday to Monday. And the last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and enter my ad impressions as greater than 1,000. So I'll come over here, I'll go to 1,000. Then from there, you're able to search through these different products to find one that is meeting the requirements of being sold for $25 to $50, have a wow factor or problem solving aspect, and lastly, the product has the ability to be marketed with a storyline, which if you stay tuned, you'll learn why that is so important. Now, as you're searching through, you'll see that each product gives you analytics behind how the product is performing. So I'm gonna go ahead and search through this for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and see one of these products that catch my eye. And this baby seat carrier is one that is pulling my attention right off the bat. It's a product that solves a problem, it has the potential to have a wow factor depending on how they're marketing the product, and it is falling in line with the trend that is up and coming, which is Mother's Day. And as you can see, whenever I come over here to Google Trends, the data is not lying. You don't even have to listen to my opinion. As you can see, basically this second week of March, every single year, it starts to spike up all the way up into Mother's Day. And it's the same thing every single year. So this would be the perfect time to hop in this market with a product like this. You always want to hop in at the very beginning of the trend, because that's going to give you an easier barrier of entry as opposed to when the trend is already at its peak, as that's going to hit you with a ton more competition and it's harder to stick out from competition who's already been selling and scaling the product. Once you find the product that you're looking to sell, you can also use a Google Chrome extension called PP Spy, which when you're actually on your competitor's website is going to let you see the products that they're selling, and more importantly, if the product that you're interested in selling is actually getting sales, and even the last time that they got a sale on that specific product. And trust me, I already break this down more with exactly how to use this Google Chrome extension in this video right here. Now, as you can see, this specific store is not getting sales currently the day of, but we are a little early on this trend, and I'm seeing a lot of people starting to test this product. So what I would do next is I would head over to TikTok Creative Center, where you're able to search for the exact product that you're looking into selling in order to find a competitor who is actually making sales on the product today. And my favorite thing about TikTok Creative Center is you're able to actually find competition for the product that you're selling, and the store that you find making sales today is the one that you're going to want to be molding your store off of. So if you head over to TikTok Creative Center and then you enter in baby hip seat, you're then able to check on your competition, see what stores are getting sales, and head into building your own product page based on what you're seeing. See, product research and being able to find winning products consistently plays a major role in the success that you can experience while running your online business. And this is something that we focus heavily on, teaching within my one-on-one mentorship that has led my students to getting results just like this time and time again. So if you're someone who's looking to be grabbed by the hand directly from myself and my team with a tailored teaching plan towards your goals, then head over to my Instagram at AC_Hampton, DM me the word mentorship, or apply with the link down below for the limited spots that we have left. Now, once you found the product that you're planning on selling, what's next? Opening up and creating your Shopify store so that you can officially move along to running ads and driving traffic to your store. If you don't have a store or you want to open a new one, I partner with Shopify, and you can now use the link down in my description to get an absolute free trial with no credit card required, and your next 3 months only costing you $1 single. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know that I always suggest starting off with a general store. And I say this because it allows you to test out different products that may not fall under the same niche, all under one store. And this means that every time a product doesn't work out for you, you do not have to rebuild and rebrand your entire store. By keeping it general, you could just switch the products out and keep selling, which is going to save you more time and money in the long run. And again, with how many trending products are being advertised on TikTok, you'll want to have the ability to test out quickly and efficiently without wasting time creating a brand new store, because just as quickly as trends happen, they stop happening as well. And if you do not know how to set up a clean and professional general store to maximize off the customers that are coming into your online business, then you need to check out this video where I show you step by step how to complete that. Now, before we get into running your ads on TikTok, you have to be familiar and prepared with the type of content that you're going to need in order to run your ads and have the most success with them. Users on TikTok do not like to feel like they're being sold on something. With how much entertainment and how much creativity is on the app, your ads need to be producing the exact same thing. If users are just scrolling and going from watching interesting videos to seeing what they think is an ad, they're going to skip right past it. You have to grab their attention right from the start, and there's a couple different pieces of content that have the ability to do that. That's going to be the stitching method, the review method, the green screen method, the voiceover method, and the storytelling method. Let's go ahead and take a look at each one of these so that you can see what it looks like and why it is so important to have each one of these. So here's an example of a stitching method right here. And the stitching method is a great way that you can catch the attention of the consumer right from the beginning, because it always has some sort of wow factor right from the jump. It grabs your attention with this first clip right here, and then it immediately goes into the actual ad. Now, right here is an example of the review method. You know, people love to see how other people have used the product and how they feel about it. It helps the customers feel confident in what they're buying, and a review style video is great for that. So literally this entire time inside this ad, she's just reviewing the product. Now, right here is an example of the green screen method. So this is the green screen method because it's showing somebody cropped in front of the actual ad that's running. Now, the green screen is kind of like a mix of the review and voiceover method, but it's way more entertaining content that also sells. Now we have the voiceover, and this is an example right here. This person talking over the advertisement, highlighting the different features and benefits of it. Now, as you know, voiceover content is trending right now, and it demands the attention of customers, especially when somebody's talking about something right off the bat that makes a viewer want to see what's about to happen. And last but not least, the story method. And this is an example of this right here. So basically, without just highlighting features and benefits of the product, you can tell a whole story to keep people entertained. And this method is what helps customers relate and stay interested in the ad to see how it ends, while also being sold on a product without even realizing it, and making them feel like they need it by the end of the story. And you want to be running through a ton of different styles of content, as content has a tendency to die off a little quicker on this app. And now, while running ads on TikTok, I do suggest that you order the product that you're selling so that you can start to create your own content fairly quickly and test different styles of the content that we just covered. But if you want to streamline this process a little bit quicker, I order all of my creatives from Dropship Media. And you can choose whatever package works the best for you, but if you enter the code ALEXCODE10 at checkout, you'll get $10 off every single order with it. And by doing either one, this is what's going to allow you to always have content ready to go when one ad starts to bring in less traction. And one thing I will mention is before you submit your ads to that video editor, or if you're going to do it yourself, I always recommend that you make a pros and cons list of ads that you've already seen on the market that are surrounding your product. Although you should never be reinventing the wheel based on what's already proving to work, you still do want to make it better. And that's exactly what a pros and cons list is going to help you do. So let's say you don't like the first 3 seconds of the video that you're seeing from your competitor, or you want to show both a woman and a man using the product because other competitors aren't doing that. This is the time where you're able to let the editors know that so that you can get the top tier ads to run with. And as you can see, I have a ton of content prepped and ready to go for the products that I'm testing or have tested, because when it comes to running ads on TikTok, you really can't have too much content. I mean, literally, I launched this product with 8 different ads. And you can see all the products I've been testing, and whenever I click into them, you're going to see multiple different ad variations in every single one of them. Now, we're about to get into the setup of your ads and how to get your first campaign launched. But I know that a budget comes into play for a lot of people when it comes to this point. And starting your dropshipping journey on a budget shouldn't have to limit you on what you're able to learn and what resources that you have. And that is exactly why I started the Supreme University. The Supreme University gives those of you trying to get the most up-to-date and most useful information right at your fingertips without ever having to break the bank, and working directly with myself and my team, giving you weekly group calls, Q&As 3 times a week to get all of your questions answered, and a Slack group permitted to everybody inside this university to get all of your questions answered directly from myself and my team. If that's something that sounds like it would be a great fit for you, make sure you go ahead and click the link in my description to get more information and welcome you to the family today. Alright, so now that you have the content that you need, it's time to start officially setting up and running your ads. But in order to do that, you'll need to have your TikTok ad account set up. So in order to do that, you're going to head over to TikTok and create a TikTok account with the same store name that you made with your Shopify account. Then right after you have that set up, you're going to go to tiktok.com/business. And then you'll come over here and click on create now. And then right here, you're going to go ahead and sign up with the exact same information that you just signed up with earlier. So simply just enter your email, enter your password, and then you're just going to go ahead and click on both these check marks, click on sign up, or you can just sign up with TikTok. That's going to go ahead and integrate everything right away for you. Then after you have that set up, you need to go ahead and connect this to your Shopify store. Then right after doing that on Shopify, you're going to come over here to sales channels. You're going to go ahead and type in TikTok, and then you'll go ahead and be able to download this TikTok app. After that, this is going to be the first screen that you see. So then you'll just go ahead and click on setup. So the first thing you're gonna go ahead and see is TikTok for Business and TikTok Ads Manager. And then you're gonna go ahead and connect these to the exact same ones that you just created on TikTok. So then you'll go ahead and connect it, and then you'll go ahead and connect your Ads Manager. Next, you'll be seeing data sharing. You should go ahead and click on maximum. And then you wanna go ahead and click on connect with your pixel that you've already created as well. And then once you have this set up, the next thing you're gonna go ahead and do is click on finish setup. Now, before you can just get up and get going and running your ads, you'll actually need to load funds into your ad account, which is very helpful in keeping you in control of what you're spending on your ads. And you already know I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that as well. So this is going to be the first screen that you're going to see, which is your TikTok Ads Manager. To go ahead and add funds, you're going to go ahead and click on this avatar at the top, and then go ahead and click on payment. And then this is the screen that you should see where it says manual payment, and then available cash balance, and then add balance. And you're able to load the account with however much you're willing to spend, but I at least suggest starting off with $100. Now, the difference between running ads on Facebook and on TikTok is as soon as you start to run your ads on TikTok, you will have to keep an eye on how much you've loaded, because if you let it run low, your ads will pause, which can cause you to lose traction on your ad. Now, once all the technicals in the back end are set up, it is time to start advertising. And if you haven't yet, make sure you take out your notes right now, because this is going to be some very important information. Now, with the content that you have prepared, let's get into the setup of your creative testing campaign, which is going to tell you which advertisement is working the best for you and driving the cheapest traffic to your store, but most importantly, converting. So to go ahead and set up your first creative testing campaign, the first thing you're gonna do is go ahead and click on create on the campaign level. We're gonna go ahead and click on website conversions. We're gonna name this creative testing campaign. And then the next thing you're gonna do is go ahead and click on continue. We're gonna go ahead and name this ad 1. Select your TikTok pixel. For the optimization event, you're gonna go ahead and do complete payment, which is the same thing as purchasing. I'm gonna go ahead and keep automatic placement on. For location, I'm gonna go ahead and do United States and Canada. Languages, you're gonna do all. Gender, you're gonna do all. And you're gonna go ahead and highlight 18 to 55 plus. Don't have to worry about any of this right here. For creative testing campaigns, and for honestly a lot of my TikTok campaigns, I always do no interest. So where it says add interest right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this blank. Daily budget, I'm gonna go ahead and set $40. Are you going to spend the whole $40? No, you're not, but be patient. Then you want to go ahead and set your ads for midnight the following day. Optimization goal, conversion, and then bid strategy, lowest cost. And then go ahead and click on next. And then for creative name, we're just going to go ahead and name this ad 1. And I do like actually setting a custom identity, which you can see right here. And you can do this by creating a new custom identity, writing whatever name you want, like Michelle, and then clicking create and adding a profile image. Now, why I like doing this is because earlier, like I told you, not everybody wants to feel like they're seeing an advertisement. So if I can show an actual name and an actual person advertising this product, it's going to look like somebody's actually using it rather than it being an advertisement from a company. And honestly, I like doing that with all of my products. Over here, you're going to go ahead and upload your video. So you'll click on upload and then you'll upload whatever video that you've already downloaded. Now for the text portion, I do not treat this like Facebook. So I am not going to say 50% off, shop worldwide, or sale ending soon. No, that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say something that is a little bit more trendy. Something like all women need this for their man. You see, I'm not really highlighting a sale or promoting a sale, but making people feel like this is just a trend that's happening. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. For URL, you're going to go ahead and put the landing page of the product that you're selling. And as simple as that, you have your first ad created, but let's go ahead and finish this thing off strong. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and click on submit. Now the next thing you're going to do is go ahead and duplicate this one time. So you'll go ahead and click on copy, and then you'll go ahead and click on number of copies, 1. And then you'll just name this ad 1 duplicate 1. Keep everything the same, the video the same. I mean everything. Do not change a single thing. So the purpose of this is you're basically giving your ad more than one chance of winning. What I've seen is I could test out the same exact creative and they will not perform the same every time. One might do better than the other. So I always give my ads multiple different chances. And then after this, what you're gonna do is go ahead and duplicate this for the rest of the videos that you're testing. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the setup of this. And obviously, whenever you do make it to your next ad, like ad 2, you do want to be changing up the video. And just like that, you have your first creative testing campaign set up. So whenever it's done, this is a little bit of what it should look like. So you see I'm giving ad 1 2 chances, ad 2 2 chances, ad 3 2 chances, and ad 4 2 chances. Now this creative test is going to spend about $5 to $7 per creative. And once each has spent around that amount, that's when you're going to be looking for which one brought you in the results that let you know it's time to head into your cold audience campaign. And to know one of these videos are working for you, the numbers that you're looking for are going to be lowest cost per click, so you want this to be under $1. You want to see click-through rate greater than 1%. You want to see CPMs between $5 and $7. But most importantly, you want to see a cost per add to cart of $5 or less. Now, after finding the winning video that hits all the metrics that we just talked about, the next thing you're going to go ahead and do is set up a CBO cold testing campaign. So let's say that ad 4 is doing the best for us. Well, here's exactly what I would do next. I would then click copy. I would do new campaign, and I would name this cold testing campaign, and I would do 5 copies. So in our creative testing campaign, we do test out with ABOs, which stand for ad set budget optimization. But in our cold testing campaign, we do test it out with CBOs, which stand for campaign budget optimization, allowing us to put the entire budget on the campaign level and allowing it to spread across our best performing ad sets. So how we do that is we come over here and click on set campaign budget, and I want to go ahead and start it off with $50. $50 because we're only testing out 5 ad sets up front. Like I said, set the budget as $50. So this is how I'm going to go ahead and name it. I'm going to go ahead and name it ad 4, which is the winning video we just had. And then all the duplicates that went behind it. So cold test 1, cold test 2, all the way up to 5. You want to select that same pixel optimization event. You want to do complete payment, placements, automatic placement. Targeting, you want it to be the exact same as your creative testing. Again, no interest. And like I said, I want to set the daily budget as $50. You also want to run this at midnight. So you go ahead and click on the next day and click midnight. You want to go ahead and do bid strategy as lowest cost, optimization goal as conversion. Click on next. And then on your ad level, this should just be that one winning ad that you've already found out that works for you. And then right after that, you're gonna go ahead and click on submit. Now, guess what you're doing? Now you're officially testing, and you're testing with the strongest and most valuable video that's already proved itself to you. Now, setting up your ads is just the start of running your campaigns. But making sure they're profitable is another story, which comes with understanding your data. Your KPIs or key performance indicators are going to be what tells you what's working for you and what's not. So let's go ahead and break down each metric and what you need to be looking for. So the first one is going to be cost per click. And like I said, you want to see this under $1, but if you see a real winner, it's probably going to be under 50 cents. And what this is saying is how much it is costing for somebody to see your ad and click on your website. The next is your CPMs, which better stand for cost per 1,000 impressions. And you do want to see this under $10, and realistically with a strong ad, you'll see this between $5 and $7. And this is just telling you how much it's costing for you to get an impression to actually see your ad in the first place. And if you're not getting impressions, that means your ad is not hidden. Next, we have click-through rate. And you do want to see this above 1%. And what click-through rate is saying is what is the percentage of people who saw your ad and visited your website. And again, you want to see this over 1%. Now, last but not least is cost per added cart, and this is going to be the most important metric. And you want to see this under $5. I've never had a winning product on TikTok that has not shown those metrics every single time. So I advise you to stick to those to a T. Now that you officially have the tools to set up your first campaign, and now you know the numbers to be looking for once you actually start getting those, it's time to really start driving traffic to your store with my official TikTok scaling method. So let's say that you have a winning ad set. You're going to start pushing more money with that in an ABO campaign, and I'm about to show you exactly how. So let's say that this ad set right here got you over 5 purchases and is profitable. And by the way, look at my KPIs. This is attainable. 23 cents cost per click, $5 CPM, and click-through rate sitting at 2.42%. Now, like I said, if this is the one that is profitable for you and it's meeting all those numbers that we mentioned earlier, then it is time to scale this up. So to do this, I'm going to go ahead and do this into a cost cap scaling ABO campaign. And I'm gonna go ahead and break all this down, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on copy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add copies to a new campaign. I'm gonna name this winning with the ad set name that you're targeting and a dash cost cap. I'm gonna go ahead and do 10 copies, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on copy. Now for those 10 copies that you just duplicated, you wanna go ahead and set the budget for $500 each. Now do not trip and do not worry, it will not spend that amount of money. Now inside this campaign, you're gonna keep everything the same that you just had in your cold testing campaign, except for 2 specific things. Like I said, the first thing you're gonna go ahead and do is change the budget on the ad set level. This is not a CBO, this is an ABO. So to go ahead and do that, you'll go ahead and click on continue. All of this will stay the same, all of this will stay the same, this as well. And then you'll just scroll all the way down to daily budget and you'll set it at $500. And again, you do want to set this up at midnight the following night. And the next thing you're going to go ahead and change is this right here where it says bid strategy. And you're going to go from lowest cost to cost cap. And what cost cap is basically doing is telling TikTok that if you can't get me a sale by a certain amount, then don't continue to spend my money at all. And it's pretty cool because by doing this strategy, you're able to control your cost per purchase more, which in turn allows you to control your profit. And starting off, what I advise putting right here is $8. And let's say with this cost cap, your assets are not spending. Well, it's because it can't be profitable by the cost cap that you set. You would then in turn have to increase the cap in order to give more room to spend to obtain a purchase. And I actually like this because cost cap almost forces you to stay profitable while scaling your ads on TikTok rather than leaving at lowest cost, which usually starts off profitable but ends up being really expensive over time. And this $8 price range I just set for your cost cap only really works for products that are in between $25 to $35. If you are selling something that is in the range of $35 to $50, I do lean more towards a $10 cost cap. And if you're selling a product that is much higher than that, then you're going to want to go ahead and increase your cost cap to around $12 to allow you to get even more conversions at a cheaper cost. And after going ahead and setting your cost cap, there's nothing really else to change. Just go ahead and click on next, and then you go ahead and click on submit, and you are ready to get going. And basically, the lower the product costs, the lower the cost cap can be, and vice versa for more expensive products. And now after you have that set and you're ready to get going, you just go ahead and click on submit and start gathering those purchases and profit that you deserve. And out of those 10 copies that you just duplicated, you shouldn't expect every single one of these to spin. That's why we give ourselves multiple chances. You may only see 1, 2, or maybe even only 3 spinning, but if they are spinning, like I said, you're making profit. Now, I just showed you everything. From finding your product to creative testing and setting up and running your first ad campaign to even scaling your first winning ads. But I'm going to say this again, you have to remember that you have to be prepared with content while advertising on TikTok. Ads are going to die quickly while advertising on this app. So you have to always be prepared with content that you can be putting into place so you can continue to test efficiently and effectively. Advertising on TikTok can be extremely beneficial to the growth of your online business and should be used to help aid into the success of your online store. Understand how to find the winning products, create a high converting general store, understand your KPIs while running ads, and take advantage of the billions of dollars spent on this app. I hope that this video gave you the boost of confidence that you needed to really get started with advertising on TikTok, and that you know exactly what steps that you need to take now. But before I leave you all to it, you know I cannot forget to announce the free one-on-one consulting call winner from last week's video. And the winner from last week is Fabian Goddess. Fabian, congratulations on winning. Reach out to me on my Instagram at AC_Hampton. We can hop on a one-on-one Zoom call, look over your ads, look over your products, look over your TikTok creatives, and help you out with anything that you may be having questions over. And don't forget, if you want the opportunity of winning this call for next week to get all of your questions answered, smash that like button down below, and in the comment section, comment the word TikTok with your biggest takeaway from this video. And I also want to personally invite each of you to the e-commerce summit of the year that I'll be putting on this March 25th at 1 p.m. Central Time in the Dallas area. I'll be teaching strategies exclusive to this summit, so I hope to see you there. In-person or virtual tickets are available with the link down in my description, so make sure that you go ahead and grab them. I'll see you all next week. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money to the site crash.